Hello, and welcome back to Consumer Times. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have requested about types of petrol available in India as petrol or gasoline, fuels of most vehicles in India, powering everything from scooters and motorcycles to sedans and SUVs. With various options on the market today, it's essential for consumers to understand the types, benefits, and standards governing petrol in India. This knowledge can help in selecting the right fuel, optimizing vehicle performance, and even minimizing environmental impact. Before we talk further about the main subject, please like, share, give your valuable feedback, and do not forget to subscribe our channel to motivate us. Regular petrol, commonly known as 91 octane petrol, is the standard fuel offered at most fuel stations. This type of petrol is compatible with the majority of vehicles, particularly those designed for daily commuting and moderate usage. The term 91 octane refers to the fuel's resistance to knocking or pre-ignition in the engine, which can affect the engine's longevity. Regular petrol is the most economical option, making it ideal for budget-conscious consumers. It's available at almost every petrol station in the country, ensuring easy access for vehicle owners. It suits typical commuter vehicles, offering adequate performance for daily driving needs. The Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) and the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas regulate the quality of petrol in India. Regular petrol must meet the BIS 2796 standards, which cover parameters like octane number, sulfur content, and vapor pressure. As of recent updates, regular petrol must comply with Bharat Stage 6 (BSVI) standards, limiting emissions to align with international norms. Premium petrol, often labeled as power, speed, or extra premium by various oil companies, is a high-octane variant, generally 95 octane or above. This fuel is optimized for high-performance engines found in sports and luxury vehicles, which require more resistance to engine knocking. The higher octane rating allows these engines to perform at optimal. High-octane petrol provides smoother combustion, reducing the risk of knocking and increasing engine efficiency. Vehicles that require high-octane petrol benefit from improved power output, ideal for enthusiasts who prioritize performance. Premium petrol typically has additives that help clean the engine, potentially extending engine life. Like regular petrol, premium petrol adheres to BIS standards, specifically IS 2796 and BSV norms. Some brands add proprietary additives to improve performance and cleanliness, though these are not always standardized. Oil companies like Indian Oil, XP95, Bharat Petroleum, Speed 97, and others offer branded petrol as a refined form of regular or premium petrol, often enhanced with performance additives. These additives may improve fuel economy, reduce emissions, and clean fuel injectors, providing an extra layer of performance for users who are particular about engine maintenance. Some branded petrol variants are designed to improve fuel efficiency, saving costs in the long run. Additives help reduce engine deposits, promoting smoother operation and potentially extending engine life. Cleaner burning properties in branded petrol reduce the environmental footprint. Branded petrol must also comply with IS 2796 and BSV standards. However, each oil company may use proprietary additives, so performance may vary slightly by brand. In recent years, India has adopted the Ethanol Blending Program (ABP) to promote greener fuel options, introducing petrol with a 10% ethanol blend, called E10. Ethanol, a biofuel derived from sugarcane and other biomass, is blended with regular petrol to reduce dependence on fossil fuels and cut carbon emissions. E10 petrol reduces greenhouse gas emissions by utilizing a renewable fuel source. Ethanol is generally cheaper than petrol, potentially lowering costs at the pump. The government promotes ethanol blending as part of its goal to reach 20% blending by 2025. E10 petrol must meet BIS IS 2796 standards for petrol with an ethanol component. The government closely monitors ethanol content to ensure quality and prevent engine damage in vehicles not designed for higher ethanol concentrations. The Government of India aims to introduce E20 petrol, containing 20% ethanol, as part of its strategy to achieve a more sustainable energy mix. Though not yet widely available, E20 represents the country's commitment to reducing emissions and enhancing energy independence. E20 reduces the carbon footprint more effectively than E10. Blending more ethanol decreases India's reliance on oil imports. The demand for ethanol production supports agricultural sectors, especially sugarcane farmers. Vehicles compatible with E20 will need to meet specific BIS standards, which are currently under development to address the distinct characteristics of ethanol-rich fuel. Bharat Stage 6, BSV, compliant petrol is not a type but a standard for emissions and fuel quality. Enforced in 2020, BSV norms align India with Euro V standards, mandating reduced sulfur content in fuel. BSV petrol emits significantly fewer pollutants than BSIV, marking a major milestone in India's journey toward cleaner air. BSV petrol emits fewer pollutants, contributing to better air quality. Modern engines designed for BSV perform better with this fuel. Lower emissions from BSV vehicles help reduce respiratory and environmental health risks. BSV fuel standards are rigorous, focusing on sulfur reduction and particulate matter emissions. The Indian government mandates all new vehicles and fuels comply with these norms. Selecting the right type of petrol depends on several factors, including the type of vehicle, driving conditions, and budget. Here are a few guidelines for consumers. Regular petrol or E10 petrol suits the needs of most everyday vehicles. Premium or extra premium petrol is beneficial for sports cars and luxury vehicles with high-performance engines. Opt for BSV or E10 fuels if available, as they offer better environmental outcomes. As E20 becomes more widespread, consumers should look for E20 compatible vehicles, especially if environmental sustainability is a priority. The BIS and Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas play a critical role in regulating petrol quality through standards like IS 2796. These standards ensure consistency, safety, and performance across fuel types, supporting both consumers and manufacturers. Furthermore, BSVI norms are a government-led initiative to bring cleaner fuels to the market, reflecting India's commitment to tackling climate change and reducing air pollution. India offers a variety of petrol types, each catering to different vehicle requirements, consumer preferences, and environmental considerations. From regular petrol to BSV-compliant fuel and ethanol blends like E10 and E20, Indian consumers now have options that not only meet their needs but also align with national standards and sustainability goals. Understanding these fuels and their benefits empowers consumers to make informed choices, improve vehicle performance, and contribute to a cleaner, greener future. That's all for today's concern types of petrol available in India. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with Consumer Times.